Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, July 23rd, 2017. Wow, there were a lot of angry guys down there, and there is at least one creeper left, so it's dangerous to step outdoors, but let's do this. Let's step out of the safety of the tower and check the park for some angry guys. But yeah, we are safe, that's good. So let's start with the episode. The horse already is happy, that's good. So horse, we need to continue building the path. We need to continue building the path to the lighthouse. However, I'm a little bit concerned about that creeper over there, so maybe I need to use some drastic measurements, such as using my bow and the axe. And goodbye, Mr. Creeper, very nice. Alright, horse, we can continue on. We can continue to the point where I stopped the last time building my path, and yeah, once again I forgot to do some fishing because still I like to catch a mending book, and yeah, maybe I remember doing some fishing in this episode. Would be good, would be really good. So yesterday, Saturday, July 22nd, I read a very interesting tweet, a very cool tweet, and yeah, literally a very cool tweet, because the tweet said that on this day, so July 22nd, the coldest temperature ever was recorded on Earth. The coldest temperature ever, and this of course happened in Antarctica at the Russian Vostok station. They measured a temperature of minus 89.2 centigrade. Minus 89.2 centigrade. Of course, this research station is at some altitude. It is at 3,488 meters. Wow, that's relatively high, and so yeah, coldest temperature ever measured. That's impressive, that's super impressive and super cool, so I like this a lot. The coldest temperature I ever have experienced is, well, something between minus 20 and minus 30 centigrade or so, so I'm not entirely sure what really the coldest temperature was, because I haven't had a thermometer at this moment. It's just something in this temperature range, and yeah, so in this case there are still about a 60 centigrade difference between the coldest temperature ever recorded and what I have experienced. Hey chicken, here, have a seat, and what should I do with your egg? So yeah, there are still some difference to the coldest temperature, but yeah, it would be so amazing. As you know, I'm a huge fan of the winter. I'm a huge fan of ice and snow and Antarctica, and I would really love to visit Antarctica one day. And yeah, I also hope that not the fish, that I can this would be really awesome to overwinter at a station in Antarctica. This would be really cool, and yeah, this would be cool indeed. So let's see about this once I have completed and I got my PhD. Maybe, I don't know, it's not really the right field where I get my PhD in, but maybe there's somehow the chance that I can use it to get to Antarctica or so. This would be cool. But yeah, so this tweet really made my day yesterday, and yeah, surprisingly it's Sunday again, because wow, things happened. Well, a lot of things happened. Well, not really drastic things also, but yeah, I already gave a small little teaser in the last episode that, wow, the next days of, or the weeks, no, let's try this again. The days after the last episode would be interesting and would probably result in a few things to talk about. And yeah, currently we have, how do I do this at best? Would this look good when I... Okay, this would definitely not look good when I do this. Now I need to remove all that dirt over here. Currently we have, or well, it ends today, so yeah, it's still true, because I think it will end sometime in the evening or so. But right now we do have a fair in the town where I now live, and yeah, those fairs, because I'm living in Bavaria, often come along, or they usually come along with a beer tent and chicken. Okay, here, have the seat, and now be careful, chicken. I don't want to punch you. Come along with a beer tent and with all the stuff you have to do then. And apparently it's a tradition of my research group to go there one day, one evening, and to have some fun or so, I guess, in this beer tent. So this happened on Thursday. Oh dear, it happened on Thursday indeed. And I guess I should craft a new shovel, because yeah, this otherwise would take way too long. And I like to bridge over with a wooden bridge, so I need to analyze the wooden bridge I have built somewhere over there. So yeah, normally I try to stay as far as possible away from those fairs and beer tents and whatnot, because no. Just no. Just no. It's not a thing I really enjoy, but in this case I had no choice. I had to go there because, yeah, apparently it's tradition, so you have to be there. And if you can't make it, then you really have to have a very good excuse, and this means you're... if you would go there, you would die or so. And yeah, so I had no chance. I had to go there, and yes... well, the music basically and the group was good. Let's put it this way. They were okay. The problem, okay, I used planks. This is good to know. I used planks. They were... do I have? Oh, I have some slabs. Oh, okay, this is plank. Those are slabs, right? So I used slabs for the bridge. That's good to know. They were good, but in general, this kind of music, it's just not my cup of tea, and yeah, it's interesting. So we had to go there. The next problem is I don't drink beer. So well, I drink beer when there's nothing else available, and I'm basically dying of thirst or so. So yeah. I'm not a beer drinker. I, of course, gave beer a try. I tried so many different types of beer, and sure, when I see a very, very creative and special sounding flavor of beer thing, then of course I give it a try. But normally I don't drink beer, so this was the next problem. Luckily, they had also some wine available, so at least I had something to drink. But yeah, everyone else had their beer, but me, because I don't drink beer. So this was the next problem, and yeah, things started to escalate over time. At some point we had to stand and basically dance on the tables and on the benches. at some point you had no choice. You just were required. All right, get on top of the bench, or you might be stomped or so by your colleagues. And in the end, it was okayish. Especially at the start, I thought, okay, I can look out of this beer tent and I see some nature, I see some vegetation. Can't I just run away, go running, go exploring the nature? Because please, leave me alone. This is definitely not a thing I enjoy. But I decided to continue on, and I stayed until they closed the beer tent and they closed the fair for the day. So oh dang it! I forgot to bring some more slabs. But all right, I can do this in just a bit. In the end it was okayish, but still but interesting things happened to my colleagues. So was interesting to see them getting to work relatively late the next day, and things happened. Things happened. I don't want to reveal everything, because I think this wouldn't be fair. But yeah, you can guess that things got interesting after some beer got consumed, and it was just in my case the problem that, well, don't drink beer, so sorry, I guess. But the wine was good. The wine was good as well, and I survived this evening. The music was, as I said, was okay, but it's this typical. They played popular songs from. Well, they even played songs from the 90s, from 2000 and so on. So they provided a pretty good mix, but they spruced it up a bit with the Bavarian style, with the with all the instruments used normally in the Bavarian music. And if you, like me, only listen to electronic music, especially only trance music, and then you are listening to this, then this no, just no. So yes, okay. Let's one last thing. The problem was the next problem was that our table was basically just a one row away from this from the stage, so it was also super loud, and your whole body vibrated because of the music. So interesting, very very interesting, especially when you are not really into this kind of music. But oh well. This was my Thursday. Friday evening. This week, all right, 16 slabs could be enough. This week, one of my colleagues had her birthday, and so she decided, all right, I'm inviting all my friends, all the people I have met since I moved here, and where I think, all right, we could become friends, and this was a little bit more my thing I enjoyed. Well, it was definitely a thing I enjoyed. It was a really cool evening, because we decided to have a picnic at the shore of the river that flows to the town. It's a mine. Yes, I guess mine. Yeah. It's the river is called the Main. So it's one of Germany's larger rivers, and we spent the evening at the shoreline. We once again played this Viking chess I talked about a couple of episodes ago, and other games. So this was really amazing, because being outdoors is all the time great. Sitting together, not having to deal with beer and loud, weird music is good. So yeah, this was really relaxing and nice and interesting and just cool. So this was really a relaxing evening, and was really a lot of fun sitting together, having fun. So yeah, this was Friday evening. So cool indeed. Okay, let's focus a bit more on this activity. So yeah, you can guess this was an interesting week, and well, there was also another thing concerning this fair celebration evening thing, because I like to finish a paper. I finally like to finish the paper I'm talking about for so many times, the paper that now is lying around for over 1.5 years. I like to finish it. I finally like to submit it, and I like to do this by the end of the month. So I was busy. This is really cool. I was busy, or I'm still busy, getting this paper ready, writing this paper, and so for the next thing where I thought, okay, yes, celebrating at this fair, celebrating at the beer tent might be, of course, a nice thing and a required thing, but to be honest, I like to make some progress tomorrow, and so I will also hold back a little bit on the good old alcohol, and yeah, so wasn't really the best moment for me to go there, and but yeah. So speaking of the paper, yeah, I don't know. I'm making progress, and everything is good. But I recently had. Have I talked about this? I guess I talked about this. I had a good. Yes, I talked about this with my professor. I was my advisor. This walk talk scenario, and I got some pretty good feedback, but not all of the feedback is really that easy to implement, and yeah, this really is now a little bit frustrating, because I thought, okay, I'm there, I'm really there, that I can submit it, but then all this feedback happened. Of course, the feedback is great. I'm happy for the feedback, but it throws me back. It really throws me back and causes some problems, because I have to find the right literature, and this starts to become really a problem, because it's not really that easy to find good literature for what I should add there, and this contributes a little bit to the general frustration and the general spiral downwards, into darkness and frustration. But well, it is what it is, and yeah, it is what it is. Let's put it this way. So I just hope that I can really make it, that I can really submit it by the end of the month, and that I then can say, all right, it's submitted, it's finally done, I have achieved it, I hope it gets accepted, and yeah, just keep your fingers crossed. There are a couple of coffee break episodes left until this point is reached, 2 in total, I guess. So yeah, I have some time to keep you posted about this, and to hopefully make some progress, and to hopefully finish it over the course of those 2 upcoming coffee break episodes. And yeah, so much about this. So, has anything else happened? Oh yes, we had this first lunar landing celebration. Unfortunately, I still haven't had the chance to watch the footage of the first EVA on the surface of the moon, or the first lunar landing. I still have to do it because, with all those parties and work and other stuff, I don't complete things. And one of the best examples is I still have a hard disk drive lying around where I have some videos I like to back up on my network attached storage, but this hard disk drive lies around next to my computer for over a month or so by now, and I haven't managed to connect it. And the same thing with those lunar landing footage videos. They are on one network attached storage, which currently is not connected to my local area network. And in this case, why fish? Why are you there? Not in my inventory. So yeah, still have to do this, and then I can get the movie hopefully. So yeah, it's interesting. So many things to do, so many things I like to do, and I don't find the time somehow. The same thing applies to the short hiking videos. I mean, I released the first hiking video from April, and I still have a lot of footage to edit from other hiking trips on a weekend, and I don't know when I should do this, especially because focusing on the paper right now is more important than sitting in a beer tent. Suddenly is a thing I have to do, and I hope that I managed to watch all the at least Apollo lunar landing themed videos, movies today, that I can finish it, because I would really like to watch them again, but oh man, so much to do, so much things going on, but it's cool. It's nice because it's fun when so many things are going on, but sometimes I wish I could just focus on. Well, no, this is the wrong thing, because most of the things are a thing for recreation. So just focusing on the paper would be the wrong thing. But yeah, it's bad when you have to do work or some work, and the work is especially a thing you personally want to do. You're intrinsically motivated to do this, and because it allows you to make progress. So you really want to do this, but and you feel frustrated and demotivated when you don't have time and when you don't make as much progress as you want to. So yeah, I think it pretty much describes this typical spiral downwards into darkness and frustration. And but yeah, then there are those highlights, like Friday was sitting just at the banks of this river and having fun in the nature and just relaxing. So that's also cool. It's concerning this fair and beer tent scenario. I mean, this is all the time weird, I guess, for most people. But yeah, as you know, I'm someone who really enjoys nature, who enjoys to be outdoors, who also enjoys to be alone. And then suddenly being inside of a beer tent, standing on tables, dancing around, and weird music, which is not your cup of tea. So it's it's really a thing that is not really natural for me, or it's not a thing where I would say, all right, I derive fun from it, because it's not really a thing where I say, okay, that's me. So I know I'm weird, but that's what it is, and that's also the end of this episode. Oh man, I think I took a couple of wrong turns, or the whole episode took a couple of wrong turns, and gives a weird impression of Sebbi, but Read between the lines, indeed. Read between the lines. And so, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. My name is Sebbi. See you!